Vybz Kartel, the lyrical mastermind, cultural icon, and architect of the Gaza Empire. From the gritty streets of Portmore to global stardom, he's not just the king of dancehall, he is dancehall. With hits like Clark's, Summertime, and Fever, Vybz Kartel shaped an era, launched careers, and stayed dominant, even behind bars. While others faded, his voice got louder, his legacy untouchable. Now in 2025, the Worl Boss has leveled up once again, this time on U.S. soil. A luxurious Florida mansion, exclusive wedding plans, growing business ventures, and a family life that's just as powerful as his lyrics. This is the full breakdown of Vybz Kartel's 2025 empire, his net worth, his new lifestyle, his next moves in dancehall, and how he's rewriting the rules all over again. If you're Gaza for life, lock in now, like, comment, and subscribe, because this deep dive into Vybz Kartel's unstoppable journey is one you don't want to miss. In 2011, Vybz Kartel was arrested in connection with the murder of Clive Lizard Williams. By 2014, he was convicted and sentenced to life imprisonment. However, in a dramatic turn of events, the UK's Privy Council overturned his conviction in March 2024 due to juror misconduct. By July 31, 2024, Vybz Kartel walked free after 13 years behind bars. After over a decade behind bars, Vybz Kartel is flipping the script and rewriting his legacy. Right after delivering an electrifying performance at his highly anticipated Barclay concert, the Worl Boss did something even more jaw-dropping. He took fans on an exclusive tour of his brand new Florida mansion. This wasn't just any property reveal, it was a bold statement of reinvention. Vybz Kartel's move from the stage to unveiling his multi-million-dollar estate in one of South Florida's most exclusive neighborhoods, where luxury and privacy converge, cements his comeback not only as an iconic performer, but also as a savvy businessman. With expansive floor-to-ceiling windows, a gourmet chef's kitchen, and an outdoor paradise complete with an infinity pool and lush tropical gardens, every inch of his home screams sophistication and strategic power. This Florida mansion isn't just his new address. It's the physical manifestation of a man who's turned years of hardship into the ultimate power move. And as the revelry from the Barclay concert fades into the night, the tour of this stunning property leaves no doubt. Vybz Kartel isn't merely back. He's reimagining his empire on his own terms. After years of anticipation, Vybz Kartel has confirmed that he will marry his longtime partner, Sidem Ozturk, in 2025. The couple, who first met in 2015 while Vybz Kartel was incarcerated, have maintained a strong relationship over the years. Meet Sidem Ozturk, a Turkish beauty who's been riding for Vybz Kartel since his darkest days. She first made headlines back in 2022 when she boldly declared her love for the incarcerated DJ during interviews and court appearances. Many thought it was just a phase. But she proved otherwise, showing up for visits, writing letters, even tattooing her dedication to him. Over time, their bond only grew stronger, and she became not just a romantic partner, but his ride or die, his queen. Originally scheduled for January 7, 2025, the wedding had to be pushed back to February 31st to make room for both families to celebrate. While the exact date and location are still under wraps, there's no doubt that this will be one of the most talked about events in dancehall history. In a recent interview, Vybz Kartel made his feelings crystal clear, calling Sidem prettier than Beyoncé and praising her unwavering loyalty. The couple was recently spotted at the MOBO Awards 2025 hand in hand with Vybz Kartel's son, Likkle Vybz, turning heads and stealing the spotlight. This upcoming wedding isn't just a union of hearts, it's a powerful symbol of resilience, love, and loyalty that has lasted nearly a decade. And for Vybz Kartel, it's another bold step in rebuilding a life that many thought was beyond redemption. While the world was busy speculating about his freedom, Vybz Kartel was out here quietly building an empire. From the streets of Portmore to luxury properties in the US, the Worl Boss has redefined what it means to hustle behind the scenes. And now, with his return to the spotlight, it's time to break down the business genius behind Vybz Kartel's growing fortune. With an estimated net worth of 15 million to 20 million USD and rising, Vybz Kartel's net worth in 2025 is a figure that's constantly growing thanks to multiple income streams. And we're not just talking music sales. Let's break it down. Music royalties and streaming. Vybz Kartel's catalog is one of the most streamed in dancehall history. With hundreds of tracks, he earns consistent royalties from Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, and Tidal. Songs like Fever, Romping Shop, and Coloring This Life still rack up millions of plays monthly. Add to that his exclusive deals with Zojak Worldwide and other distribution platforms, and it's clear. Vybz Kartel's voice equals money. Real estate investments. That luxury Florida mansion wasn't just a flex, it's part of a bigger strategy. Vybz Kartel's team, led in part by Sidem and close family, has invested in high-end property both in the US and Jamaica. There are whispers of Airbnb ventures, rental homes in Kingston, and even a beachfront development deal in Ocho Rios currently in the pipeline. Merch and fashion. The Vybz Kartel brand is iconic, and now it's being monetized through limited edition merch, designer streetwear collabs, and even a rumored signature sneaker line launching later in 2025. From Addi caps to Gaza Forever hoodies, fans are lining up to represent. Vybz Kartel rum and lifestyle products. Let's not forget the rum business. In 2024, a new venture called Addi's Reserve quietly launched in select Caribbean and UK markets. The dark, smooth rum is already getting buzz in elite circles, and full-scale distribution is expected later this year. Media and publishing deals. Vybz Kartel's story is being packaged into more than just music. Talks are underway for a docu-series and even a biopic, with US and UK studios vying for the rights. Book deals and digital exclusives are also in play. Vybz Kartel isn't just telling his story, he's selling it. For Vybz Kartel, the most priceless treasure in his empire isn't money, fame, or even the music, it's family. Behind the tattoos and lyrical fire lies a man who has always placed fatherhood and family at the heart of everything. And in 2025, with his freedom restored and his empire expanding, Vybz Kartel's focus is locked on what truly matters: building generational wealth and preserving the Gaza legacy. Before the fame and the controversy, there was Teresa Palmer, Vybz Kartel's beloved mother and spiritual rock. A soft-spoken yet strong Jamaican woman, she raised Adidja Palmer with discipline, faith, and resilience in the tough streets of Waterford. Portmore Vybz Kartel has never shied away from expressing his love for her, often crediting her for instilling the drive and ambition that pushed him beyond his circumstances. In several interviews and even through music, he's dedicated words of admiration to his mother, calling her the real queen from day one. Even during his incarceration, she stood by him, visiting when she could and keeping the family together. In many ways, Teresa is the heartbeat of the Palmer dynasty. Father of 7, Vybz Kartel has several children, but 2 have directly followed in his musical footsteps, Likkle Vybz and Likkle Addi. These young artists were born into the Gaza nation, and they've embraced it fully. From early work with UTG Uptown Gaza to dropping singles that reflect both their father's fire and their own flair, they've proved they're not just legacies. They're leaders in the making. Now, with his fiancée Sidem Ozturk also in the picture, the family circle has expanded, but not divided. Sidem has earned her space in Vybz Kartel's world and even in his children's lives, showing love and loyalty throughout the most difficult chapters. For Vybz Kartel, the real measure of success isn't flashy chains or expensive cribs. It's the mindset he's passed on to his bloodline. He's been grooming his sons not just as artists, but as businessmen, brand leaders, and torchbearers of a movement. The Gaza nation isn't just a fan base. It's a culture, a code. And above all, it's a legacy of survival, rebellion, and excellence. Vybz Kartel's greatest creation isn't his discography, it's his dynasty. From his mother's wisdom, to the fire in his sons, to the unity of his blended family, the Gaza general has built more than a career. He's built a kingdom. Now that the king has returned, the throne is no longer empty, and the royal bloodline is stronger than ever. Vybz Kartel's influence stretches far beyond music. Mentored stars like Popcaan, Ja Vinci, and Tommy Lee Sparta, changed how artists market themselves, even while incarcerated, maintained global relevance with loyal fans across Africa, Europe, and the US. His legacy isn't just built on hits, it's built on resilience, rebellion, and reinvention. Vybz Kartel's post-prison chapter is nothing short of legendary. From securing a stunning Florida estate to making wedding plans with the queen of his heart, the Worl Boss is rewriting history in real time. His net worth is climbing, his family is thriving, and his music is louder than ever on the global stage. This isn't just a comeback, this is a cultural reset. Vybz Kartel is living proof that no bars can cage greatness. From the cell to the charts, from Gaza to global, the legacy continues. Vybz Kartel's journey is far from over, and we'll be right here to cover every move, every milestone, every moment. So make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update from the Worl Boss himself. And drop a comment below. Do you think Vybz Kartel's comeback is the greatest in dancehall history? What's your favorite Vybz Kartel moment since his release? This is Dancehall Society, where the legends live forever. Gaza, forever. Legacy, forever. Thanks for watching.